Right. Last week, we have initialized our lesson, the computer networks, and I hope all of you got the note, right? Under the computer networks, we have just discussed computer network need at least two devices, right? Two devices or two computing devices, computers or computing devices. So should be connected using either wired lines or wireless lines. It can be wired or guided media. Another name for wired media is guided media. Or it can be connected using unguided media, guided, unguided media. And so what is the purpose of network? Can anybody tell me the purpose of network? Yes, Tian? Nadun?
Share data.
Yeah, share things, not just data, share resources. You can say share resources. Another one, there is a second use also. That is one of the main, but it is communication, right? Sharing resources and communication. Those are the two reasons why we connect computers. Right, okay. So here a small conversation between the friends. I would like to show you soft copy of this article prepared. So for the wallpaper, so how can I do it? And the other one is saying I need to get a hard copy of my letter, but my printer is connected to your computer, isn't it? And now tell me what I can do. So here you can see the printer is shared. And the other one, the soft copy is sharing resources. So they both, and also the communication, these are the purposes of computer network. So you can see, so they have given a list of purposes, but these list also can be categorized into those two, means sharing resources and communication. Ability to access internet is sharing resource. Ability to access internet coming under sharing resource. Ability to share software, that is sharing resource, and hardware, sharing resource. Easy to take backups, data files saved in the server is shared, again sharing resource. Facility to save important information storage device, again sharing resources, sharing storage devices. Sharing software such as computer games, sharing resources. Common use of documents, images, and photos, that is sharing resources, common use, sharing resources. Ability to communicate with the users using emails and all, that is communication. Ability to communicate, emails, show messages, etc. That is communication. So ultimately, it is two main reasons: sharing resource, sharing whatever resource, and sharing resources and communication. Those are the two purposes of the network, right? Okay, so we need to write down some extra things now. So here, as I said, the network connection can be either wired or wireless. Wired means using wires. So here you can say another name for wired is guided. Guided. Another name for wireless is unguided. Wired means guided, wireless means unguided. So please write down these names too. Okay, fiber optic wires, copper wires, coaxial cables, twisted pair cables, all these are wired connection. Fiber optic lines, twisted pair cables, all these are wired connections. The other hand, so what are the wireless connections? Can you tell me some wireless connections? Yes. Hello. I'm asking from you guys. Tell me some wireless technologies which you can use to connect.
Bluetooth.
Sorry?
Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, yes. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Anything else? Other than Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, anything else? Infrared, right? Infrared, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, infrared, and radio signals or the radio waves, right? These are infrared, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, radio waves. These are wireless technologies. Okay, now, right. I need to know some facts from you before we begin the lesson. Today we have to do small practical. And let's initiate the practical, right? Then we can proceed with. To do this practical, you need to download Xampp, a server bundle. So which I'm going to actually connect 2 devices. I said last week also, if you have 2 devices, bring it. So like you can bring mobile phone and laptop, you can bring 2 laptops, laptop and computer, 2 computers, or 2 mobile phones, whatever, right? You can bring 2 devices because to do the practicals. And so who can share? So if it is a computer, it's better. Who can share the screen? Right? Who can share the screen? Please do it quickly. Please share the screen quickly. Don't take much time. If you're not interested, I'll continue my lesson without doing the practical, right? Because you should be interested in this. If you're not interested, I'll share my screen and continue the theory part. Okay, seems not interested. Okay, only Mesat has replied, others has even not replied. So name's not interested in replying even. Okay, good. So no practicals. I have done the practical for single medium class. So they are lucky to get the practical done. So they have done the practicals and they have understanding on this. And I think for the English, sorry, for the English medium class, no one is interested in doing the practical. So I said that even in using mobile phone, you can do the practical. Seems no one is interested. It's okay. Because like, so your attitudes, that is the latitude, right? Your attitude. So that shows you, that gives you, actually that guides you to your future destination. So I must tell this actually, even this is not related to your class, I must tell this. When we start 3 years back, so I think you were in grade 6 or 7 sometimes, right? And at that time, you were really responsible, right? You were communicating. ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා නම් අහනවා. බැරි නම් බෑ කියන. පුළුවන් නම් පුළුවන් කියන. තේරුණා නම් තේරුණා කියන, නැත්තම් නැහැ කියන. ඒ තමයි චූටි කාලේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ මීට අවුරුදු 3කට කලින් අපි ක්ලාස් පටන් ගත්තා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ගහක් වුණත් මම හැම වෙලේම කියනවා ලොකු වෙද්දී අතු නැවෙන්න ඕන බිමට. එතකොට තමයි ඒ attitude එක, that attitude must be maintained. So if you are a large tree, a giant, so you have to, like, it should be, so you should be down, like you should maintain down to earth behavior. So why? Because ඒක නැත්තම් ඒ attitude එක නැත්තම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොච්චර educate වුණත් වැඩක් නැහැ. අද ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ education කියන එක zero වෙනවා. ඔයාලගේ attitude කියන එක negative වෙද්දී ඔයාගේ education කියන එකේ value එක zero වෙනවා. එතකොට ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහද්දී උත්තර දෙන්න බැරි. හරිද? පුළුවන් දෙයක් පුළුවන් කියන්න බැරි නම්, බැරි දෙයක් බෑ කියන්න බැරි නම්, අනිත් අයගේ කාලෙට respect කරන්න බැරි නම්, ඒ කියන්නේ එතන මොකක් හරි අවුලක් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇඟෙන් raw වුණාට, වයසින් raw වුණාට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ attitude වලින් rich වෙලා නැහැ කියන එක. right? එතකොට online class එකම feedback mechanism එක screen sharing. ඒක මම කියලා තියෙනවා. screen sharing නැත්තම් online class එකක මම කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍ය කැමරා on කරන්න රොයි මේ එහෙම කියන්නේ නැහැ මම සාමාන්‍ය මොකද සම එක මිනිස්සුන්ට එක ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා. හැබැයි screen sharing කියන එක mobile phone එකෙන් හෝ join වෙන ඕනම device එකකින් කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක බැරි දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. join වෙන ඕනම device එකකින් පුළුවන්. ඉතින් ඒක කරන්න කිව්වම සමහර වෙලාවට ඒකේ issues තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. Those issues, if you can report that, that is good. Anyway, so as a result, so single medium, so this is not happening in, normally this is not happening. This is first time this is happening in the first time this is happening in a class. Now actually I invite those who are watching the video to watch the single medium class and get trained about the practical, because the single medium video and the English medium video will be different for the first time. in this 3 years history. Because whatever I have done in the Sinhala medium class, I'm not going to do in the English medium class due to your attitudes. Cannot help. Okay. So let's go to the note then. So you are interested at by harding. So let's do that. Okay, let's go to the note. Okay, most common components required for the network, for a network. Most common components required for a network. So what are the things that you need to create a network? Right? So as I said, it is at least you need 2 computers or computing devices. Computers or computing devices. Computers or computing devices. At least 2. Computers or computing devices, at least you need 2. The second thing, so what you need? What else you need? Other than this? So again, I'm asking question, you are ignoring that. Very good. Right? So what is the second thing? To create a network, you need computers or computing devices. The second thing is?
Need a technology to network it.
Can you explain further?
We need RJ45 cable.
That is media, right? So it can, yes, wired or wireless media. Okay, then what else? Computers or computing devices, you need wireless or wired media, you need network interface for wired or wireless media. So that can be a network interface, a network interface card, a network interface card, or it can be Wi-Fi adapter, Bluetooth adapter, can be Bluetooth adapter, Wi-Fi adapter, a network card, or it can be on board or in the motherboard, a network port, an onboard network port, or it can be onboard Wi-Fi or Bluetooth chip. So that can be, so one of these network interfaces you need. The fourth, anything else other than this? Anything else? Yes. What else you need? Computers or computing devices, wired or wireless media, a network interface card, or it can be a network interface, not just card, network interface. Anything else?
No.
Fourth is nothing else. It is networking software. Without, because hardware cannot communicate alone. You need the software, network software and protocols. Protocols means set of rules. That is also kind of software like it's a service actually. So it is setting the rules for network communication. These are the things that you need for network communication. So please write down them in your note. Please write down them in your note. Still, if you want to do the practical, I'll give one more chance, but I cannot give more than one chances, because if you are not interested, you have to tell the reason that at least. So why you cannot do that? So without knowing that, how can I judge? Right? At least you have to tell the reasons why you cannot share the screen. So without doing that, how can we understand the practical part of this? Okay, finished writing? Okay, if anyone wish to share, I can share, but this is the last chance. I'm not giving any other chances, right? Okay, please go to your browser, web browser. Please go to your web browser. Then please search for Xampp, X-A-M-P-P, Xampp. X-A-M-P-P, Xampp. Okay. So then what you need to do is you have to download this Xampp. Right? It might take some time. If you're not having a very good connection, this is not the time to do that. So what you need to do is you need to download Xampp, right? So Xampp is actually a server bundle. Xampp is a server bundle. Xampp is a server bundle. Server means a service providing software, right? This service providing software or server bundle or service providing software, right? So we'll give you, right? It seems like it takes some more time, right? You can do that alone. So later, maybe, so you have to download this, which one? Okay. So will it take more time to download? Just it's like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't matter. So let it download. I'll show you the things that you have to do. After downloading, you have to install that. So instead of Xampp, you can download, there's a software called Xampp also. Xampp is Windows, Apache, MySQL, PHP. That also you can download for Windows. Or you can download, this is Xampp server. Or you can download, if you are using Linux machine, you can download LAMP. That is for Linux machines, you can download LAMP server. And if you're using Mac OS, you can download MAMP server. MAMP server for Mac OS, LAMP for Linux, WAMP for Windows, and Xampp for any operating system. Yeah, so your problem, Pute, so Nadun, your problem, so the way that you are conveying is a problem, right? That itself is a problem. If you're having a problem, what you need to do? You have to share the screen. So without sharing the screen, so how can I know? So what's going on? Okay, Apache shut. So this is after the installation. After the installation, it says Apache shutdown. So can you try to start Apache, sir? Okay, it shut down. Do you have Skype in your machine? Do you have Skype installed in your machine? All right, that is the reason. Okay, don't open. No, don't uninstall. Keep it. Go to the configuration. Go to the configuration in front of Apache. Yes, yeah, that configuration. Select that. Scroll down a little. Put up a letter. Scroll down a little. Further. See there is a port 80. Yeah, listen 80. Change it to 80. 80 and again 8008. Okay, now save it. The reason is this Skype is using port 80. That is the reason why you cannot start that. Okay, now you can see started. Okay, close it. Right. Okay, when you want to access, you can access localhost, but this time it won't work because your port is 8080. So you have to put a colon and you have to put a colon in front of that, and in front of localhost put a colon, then type 8080. Enter, and that will give you the dashboard. This is, you can see it's working, right? So that is how you have to get it done. So you have to share. So this is not the end. You have to share. Keep the screen on. Nadun, keep it sharing. Nadun, can you hear me? Okay. So once installed, you will see this kind of window after opening that. Install කරාට පස්සේ මෙහෙම එකක් එනවා. මෙන්න මේකේ ඔයාලා start කරන්න ඕන මේ Apache කියන service එක. This is the service that we are going to give through the network. අපි network එක හරහා දෙන්න යන service එක මේක. So that service you need to start. I think the Lanidu's one is already in the download mode. So let it finish, and after that I'll do the installation part also. Right? When this is not starting, when it is giving this error, port 80 is used, unable to open the process, because port 80 is already used. Then you have to assign another port by going to the configuration, and I have changed the port to 8080. That is another way. And how to access this server? You have to open the browser. Please open it. Open the web browser. There you have to type HTTP, type the full URL, HTTP :// localhost, then after that colon 8080. The reason is we have used the port 8080. Press enter and you will be directed to this. Okay, I need to change the default file. To do that, after installation, you can go to the Xampp folder. Please go to the Xampp C drive, the Xampp directory where you have installed it. Okay, Xampp directory, yes, Xampp folder. There you can see htdocs. Open it and rename the index.php as index.php.bac. Rename that as index.php.bac. Backup. I need to back up the original index file because I'm going to change it. Okay, after backing up, create a new file, right click there, create new text file. And rename that as index.html. Rename that as index.html. Then right click, open that with Notepad. Right click, open that with Notepad. You can type your name there and save. This is very simple exercise. Others can also follow the video and do this, right? Okay. So then go to the local host back again. Go back to the local host. There, please type 8080. Dashboard part you have to remove. No dashboard this time. Press enter and you will see your name if everything right. Okay. Yes. That means You are requesting from a server and you are receiving the service. But this is same machine. Ekama machine, ekama computer. You cannot see, it's not two computers, it's only a single computer. It's only a single computer. So how can we connect this to another computer? How can we connect this to another computer? To do that, you need to know the IP address of IP address. We'll explain what are these things. So this is really needed in the network. To find the IP address, you can go to command prompt, type ipconfig. Yes. Type the command again, ipconfig. Press enter and you will see your IP address. It is 192.168. What is that? 192.168. No, that is not your IP address. 192, no, that is also not your IP address. That is your router's IP. All right, that is your IP address, 192.168.8.100. Just you can copy it or you can type it in the browser window. HTTP, no, you have to write http:// and the IP address :/ the IP address and the port 8080 in front of that after colon. Why? Because you are using a different port. If it is port 80, no need to write, but port 8080 you need to write. Okay. Now, Nadun, do you have the mobile phone which is connected to this same network? Do you have a mobile phone which is connected to the same network, Nadun? Yes or no? Or any other device connected to the, okay. Can you share the screen of mobile phone, please? Join it the mobile phone without the audio. And can you share the screen of that? Yes, you can give a try. Okay. Right, this is his mobile phone. And can you please type, go to the Google, please type the same http://192.168.8. (192.168.8.100), right? :8080. (8.100:8080). Okay. So you can see, yes, the message Nadun there. So which shows, so this is actually how you can share something through a network. So one computer, your computer is acting as a server and your mobile phone is acting as a client. Okay, Lanindu, have you finished downloading or still downloads? Lanindu, is it still downloading or have you finished? Hello? I hope it's still in the download phase, right? Doesn't matter. Please go to your note back and write down. Okay, doesn't matter. So let's write down. Okay, so let's learn about the wireless and wired media. So please write down advantages of using wired media. So what are the advantages using a wired media? What do you think? if you use guided or wired media. So what are the advantages? Will it be faster or slower?
Faster.
Faster. And will it be secure or insecure?
Secure.
Secure. It's more secure. And more reliable too. And actually, signal length is not changing, is not much changing with the climate. And solid, actually, so these are the things. Signal, it's faster, secure, reliable. So these are the things that you should know, right? So what are the disadvantages of same wireless media, wired media? Disadvantages.
Limit of the area.
Yes. Disadvantages. Area is limited. And no mobility. It's not mobile. You cannot move it here and there easily. Or less flexibility to move. And another thing, can be more expensive if wire length is more. Need setup, knowledge for wiring. Need setup, knowledge for wiring. So these are some disadvantages of wired media. Cannot reach everywhere. Cannot reach some places. So example, space. So if you need to give a connection to International Space Station, which is 400 kilometers, 400 plus kilometers away from us, it will not be a solution because you cannot put a wire. You cannot connect that using a wire. That's not possible. Okay, these are the problems. Okay, then tell me. So what are the advantages of using wireless media? Advantages of using wireless media. It is, so you can say the disadvantages of wired media, advantages. That means area
is unlimited.
Area is more. And flexibility to move while connecting. Can connect many devices omnidirectional way. Omnidirectional means it's multi-direction, right? Multi-direction. So this is single direction. It can connect one-to-one, but this can connect, like if you turn on Wi-Fi hotspot, so 10 or 20 or 30, sometimes 40, 50 can connect simultaneously without having individual links because it's omnidirectional. It's going globally. Can connect any device omnidirectionally. Easy to connect as the signal is wireless. Can reach many places. Even the space. Okay, so what are the disadvantages of wireless media? Disadvantages of wireless.
Signals are dropping when climate is changed.
Yes. Signal drops with the climate changes. So there is a problem. It is speed is less, considerably less, or you can say comparatively less speed, less reliable, less secure. So these are the issues with wireless connections. But there are high secure algorithms actually used for the securing data. So you need to worry, you don't need to worry much about wireless because everyone uses wireless signals. So it is flexible, easy to use, easy to move, good for the mobile devices. This is actually good for very good way to connect mobile devices. Because you cannot connect mobile devices using wired media. Here also you can say difficult to connect mobile devices. Difficult to connect mobile devices. Please write down these points. Please write down these points. These are required points for the next step. And meanwhile, Lanidu, please tell me, give me updates. So what about your status? Lanidu, can you share the screen? So if you have done. Yeah, it's already installed. Okay, so downloaded and installed. Installation is not difficult. You have just follow one by one instructions, then you can install, right? Okay, please start. Yeah, starting with the port 80. That is good. So go to your browser now. Please go to your web browser, and you can type localhost. Localhost. Okay. Dashboard part is not needed, so it's redirecting to the dashboard. Okay. So then to find your IP, please go to your command prompt. Go to the command prompt and type ipconfig. And so you'll find your IP, that is 192.168.2.121.82. So you can type that IP address in your address bar, and that will be showing you the http:// or you can just type that, so that will show you. HTTP is the protocol actually. So if you copy, can you copy this? Just select and copy this. Click on that, copy this, right click, copy, right click and copy. Okay, can you go to Notepad and paste this now? See here, you can see HTTP part in the beginning, even though you cannot see that here. HTTP is there. HTTP is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That is what I said. In networking, you need protocol as well. Okay, so actually, how we have connected, now you can try with your mobile. If your mobile is connected to the same network, you can type the same address in the mobile phone, and get this page. Actually, if you want to edit a page, go to your C drive, Xampp folder, Xampp folder. There, yes, you can just rename the file htdocs, then htdocs folder. I think sixth one from the top. There, can you rename index.php file as index.php.bac? I just want to back up it, keep it as a backup file. Index.php.bac, just rename it. Index.php.bac. Don't change that file. You just rename the file. Rename the file. Right click and rename. Change the name index.php.bac. Back. BAC backup. .bac hari kamanna me tiyanne kamanna. Create a new text file. Create a new text file. Rename as index.html. Right click. Open with Notepad. Then type your name and save it. Right click and type your name, save it. Then go back, remove the dashboard part and just type the IP address only. The dashboard is not required here. Just okay, you can see that. Okay. Similarly, you can write the IP address and access. Similarly, you can type the IP address and access this through your mobile phone too. Okay. Right. So another thing that I would like to tell. So this is actually with the involvement of router. So if you don't have the router, because both are connected to the same router. If you don't have this router, you can still use your mobile phone and create a mobile hotspot. Router එක නැත්තම් mobile hotspot එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. But what if you don't have a mobile hotspot and you don't have a router? Can we still connect computers? Yes, there is a way that is called crossover cable or Wi-Fi direct. So using Wi-Fi direct also you can connect, or you can use crossover cable. Crossover cable is a cable. It is this kind of cable, you know, the twisted pair cable. Twisted pair cable has 8 wires, but these 8 wires are connected. So in this way, 8 wires are connected. Like in a straight cable, 8 wires are connected. So here in the straight cable, 8 wires are connected directly. But in the crossover cable, 8 wires are zapped. So one side 8 wires this way. So these wires are called, so we call these wires green, white, green, then orange, white, blue, blue, white, orange, then brown, white, brown. එහෙම තමයි අපි මේ wires වලට කියන්නේ. white ඉරක් තියෙන white එකේ ඉරක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට අපි කියනවා green, white. Green, white, green. It was a orange, white, blue, blue, white, orange, blue, white, orange, and then brown, white, brown. Okay, right, this is called the crossover cable එකෙන් තමයි අපි computer දෙකක් connect කරන්නේ. So you can see here when these two cables are there, using this RJ45 jack, we can connect two similar type of device. That's computer to computer connection, router to computer, router to router, switch to switch connection can be done using this crossover. එක ජාතියේ ඒවා crossover වලින් තමයි අපි cable කරන්නේ. වෙනස් ජාතිය මේ additional දේවල්. This is not required for your syllabus, but for your knowledge you need. The different kind of devices, straight devices, you can connect to the straight cable. Router to switch, switch to computer, server to switch. So likewise, different devices can be connected using the straight cable, but crossover cable for the similar kind of devices. So this is some additional thing that you need to know. Okay, after that, I will be discussing this network devices and the network equipments. And this kind of connection we have already learned. And let's learn about the network services and so what can be done with the network next day. Actually, next day we can finish this and the command line also. Right? Then good night. See you all next week. Next week you have the examination, right? I couldn't tell that. Sorry. Next week you have the examination. Good night. Bye.